Hello everyone, it is Wednesday. It's January 30th in the year of our Lord 2013. How are all you doing out there? I am doing awesome as always, wicked awesome. It's Happy Hump Day! Yaman and Woman and and beer is always good for you. And by the way, it's also One Hit Wonder Wednesday. That's right. So, let's get to our unofficial sponsors of the show right off the bat. My good friend Rob Johnson, him and his better half, Steph. They watch my show each and every day or whenever possible. I know they're busy. Rob is a walking brain computer geek. He's helped me out personally with my computer issues. And, of course, he's also helped the executive producer of the show, one Justin Dimmitt, creator of Beer and Song and Day Facebook page. And there you go. Taunton, Massachusetts, where him and his better half, Stephanie, are living. And I've known Steph for over 30 years. Went to elementary school, high school together. She graduated a year before I did. And total sweetheart. So Rob, Steph, thank you for your support each and every day. And then we've also got to give some love. My good friend Kevin Sherman, he got these folks involved. Yell Magazine. Awesome magazine. A lot of heavy metal, tattoos, cool stuff like that, you know. And they got a really cool page. You gotta check it out. Go to the Facebook link. Check out Yell Magazine. Yell Magazine. They watch my show. I support their page. I support their business. All about people helping each other out. Now it's time to help myself out and quench this thirst. And we have got a beast of a beer for you boys and girls today. Because we are celebrating 400 likes on the Beer and Song of the Day Facebook page. It happened. We achieved the dream. Teamwork makes the dream work. And by golly, my goal was 400 likes before the Super Bowl. We did it. Thanks to you, the viewer, spreading the word. The way Jenna Jameson always spread her legs in all those famous movies that she made back in the day. Haha! Terrible, I know, but you know that's me. So, we're bringing out Harpoon Leviathan Imperial India Pale Ale. And look at the percentage on that, boys and girls. 10%. You know what that means? I will not be sober after I drink this here beer. And of course, where's it from? Boston, Massachusetts at Windsor, Vermont. And our Imperial IPA is brewed to challenge the senses. It probably will. The vibrant aroma rushes out of the glass with a blend of piney and tropical fruit notes. At first sip, this big beer yields a powerful bitterness and continues with an aggressive hop flavor and character throughout. A strong, malty backbone balances this massively hot beer. My goodness. Proper beer opening apparatus. Yeah, I had 2 beer opening apparatuses that the fluid were empty on, so had to bring out a new one. Proper beer opening technique. Not the best pop in the world. Sounded like a foul tip, but by golly, it worked. Into the British pint glass, just because. Wolf Brewery. I know the owner, Derek Dunstan. Awesome guy. Look at that. 45-degree angle right into the beer consumption apparatus. Right over the keyboard, because I'm just that damn good. Ooh, look at that, eh? I hope I like this here beer. Cheers and beers to all of you. Prost, as they say in Germany. Kapai, as they say in Japan, man. Yeah. That's got a massive bite to it. Massive bite. Now, see, these are the type of IPAs, the really hoppy IPAs, that I'm not as big of a fan of. It leaves a really strong aftertaste in the mouth. Now, my good friend Kevin Sherman loves this stuff. See, Kevin is my creative consultant and my assistant writer and producer of the show. Huge involvement, comes up with many great ideas. And then we got to give some love to the darling of our staff, the Honorable Sarah Milligan, the graphic designer and artistic director, the art director of the Beer and Song of the Day Facebook page. And she runs the Hunk of the Day album because, sorry, none of us guys are getting involved in that. Can't do it. But we got a lady who's more than willing, so. Heck yeah, to my staff members, I salute, with the Love Doctor salute, of course. Run a little later than I wanted, but let's get to the birthdays, shall we? And we got 3 of them for today. My good friend Gretchen Ween, an absolute sweetheart. Milestone birthday. Happy birthday to you. You look the same as you did 21 years ago when we graduated Martha's Vineyard Research High School class of 1991. The best damn graduating class in the history of the world. No doubt about it. Gretchen, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. And always a pleasure hearing from you. Haven't heard from you in a while, but I know you appreciated the birthday shout out I gave you earlier on the page. So now I'm giving you that out on the show, and I hope you watch and I hope you enjoy this here show. I've been doing this every day since January 17th in the year of our Lord 2012. And miss you, girl. Always a pleasure chatting with you. You're still stunningly beautiful now as you were when I met you in high school. Incredible. How do you do it? What's the secret to your success? I gotta know. I mean, I'm 35, 39, feeling fine, looking good to those that are blind, but hey, you know, at least I don't look older than dirt. Thank God. Oof. But cheers and beers to you, Gretchen. You have a wicked awesome day. Celebrate well and enjoy. Next on the list, I met this lovely lady in California, the land of fruits and nuts. And her lesser half was still very awesome, man. One Jeff Kirkpatrick that I worked with in good old California. See, we're fellow gods. And they actually moved. Now, he's originally from Missouri. And I remember Nancy, I do believe, I want to say you were from Vermont. If I'm wrong on that, I apologize. I'm almost certainly from New England. I remember that. Total sweetheart. Absolutely awesome. And happy birthday to you. I met you over at our good friend Jeff Hall's house watching wrestling. Hell yeah. Boy, do I miss watching Monday Night Raw and WCW wrestling. Yep, those were good times. Late 90s. Awesome times for wrestling. No doubt. But Nancy, hope you're doing well. You and Jeff, lovely family. And hope you enjoy the show. And Jeff, you better spoil your better half there, buddy. I know you will. Awesome family, awesome folks. Have a wicked awesome day. Cheers and beers to you. And happy birthday, Nancy. Nancy Kirkpatrick, lovely lady indeed. And then, the final birthday shout out of the day goes to my man Nate Kittles. If I'm not mistaken, Crew Dog, right? Badass Crew Dog. And that I worked with in good old California. The land of fruits and nuts, Southern Oregon, if you will. And Nate, always a pleasure hearing from you, man. I know you watch my page, and I'm sure you've watched my show before. I hope you have. If not, you need to watch it, man. And I hope you're doing well. Looks like you are. Every time I hear from you, you're doing great. I'm doing great down here in Yeehaw, Texas, otherwise known as Southern Oklahoma. That's right, man. But anyway, Nate, dude, cheers and beers to you. Always a pleasure. You have a wicked awesome day. Party like it's 1969, minus the acid. Alright, a very special shout out goes to the 400th like of the Beer and Song of the Day Facebook page. And that lovely lady is my good friend Cami McManus. A total sweetheart indeed. From Kansas. She actually is from Kansas, otherwise known as Northern Oklahoma. But now, ironically, she's living in Southern Kansas. Better known as Oklahoma. Or is it Northern Texas? Haven't quite made my mind up yet on that one. Oklahoma. Yep. Most famous for a 1943 Broadway musical, 1955 movie. That's right. And a great state indeed. No doubt about it. But Cammie, hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for liking the page. I hope you keep in touch on the page. And don't forget, I think you and Tim need to submit a pick. Family pick, however you want to do it. For our special contest we got going on right now, folks. We've got like 20, I think we got like 25 couples that have submitted pictures. What's going on is whoever gets the most likes becomes couple of the day on the very special love edition from the Love Doctor on the Beer and Song of the Day. The Beer and Song of the Day, February 14th, Valentine's Day edition, a.k.a. the Love Doctor's Love edition. That's right. Oh, already. I know we're going to have some special music for that one too. You know, panty dropping music, that kind of stuff. You'll see what I mean. Be prepared. You know, probably gonna go some real old school. You know, some of the greatest love songs of all time. Yeah, oh yeah, baby. And I'm going to tell you right now, give you a heads up, no show is complete without Barry White. No Love editions ever complete without Barry White, who I think is the greatest love music master ever. In fact, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and throw it out there. And admin folks, if you can help me out on this one. What do you think is the greatest love song of all time? I want to know what you think, viewers out there. And Justin, Kevin, Sarah, need your help. Spread the word. Put a post on the page. What is the greatest love song ever in history? Okay? Odds are I probably have it. I'm the love doctor. That's what I do. Spread love and cheer among the land. All right. Comment section below on the Banner Song of the Day Facebook page. Hell, throw it on the YouTube page if you so choose. And I want to know what you want to hear for the Love Doctor's Love Special for Valentine's Day, a.k.a. Love Day. Alright? So, and Cammy, a shout out to your better half, Tim. A badass comical nav wizard I worked with in jolly old England. That's where I met you guys. And Tim actually got to hang out here. He came and visited me down here in Yeehaw, Texas, otherwise known as Southern Oklahoma. And he was the very first guest co-host I ever had on Beer and Song of the Day. And it was phenomenal. It was probably the most X-rated edition ever because our language was foul. Now, what do you expect? You put a New York-bred guy with a Yankees hat on the show with a mass hole with a Boston Red Sox hat on the show. Things are going to get ugly. It's just the way it happens. But anyway, Tim, Cammy, miss you guys, love you guys, and you hope you have a wicked awesome day. Again, thank you for your support. Much appreciated. All right. Next on the list, the lovely, the awesome Mike McDowell and his better half, Candi. He's a badass bubble-chasing son of a gun that I worked with in jolly old England. And his better half, Candi, is my second wife. And my wife knows it too. It's all good. They're from Kansas. Otherwise known as, I want to say Western Missouri, isn't it? Yeah, Western Missouri, of course. That's what it is. I had a geographical senile moment. Shame on me. Damn, shame on me, Dr. B. But anyway, Mike, Candi, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for your support. You spread the word, helped us get to 400 likes. And great couple submission photo, by the way. Absolutely phenomenal. And Mike, Candi, love you guys. Definitely miss you. Great seeing you in Florida. April last year. That was awesome. Good hanging out with you again. Been way too long. Shout out to your awesome daughter, Ireland. Total sweetheart of a lady. Only problem with these folks, they're Yankee fans. Are you freaking kidding me? Yankee fans from Kansas. Boy, oh boy, that makes about as much sense as two boys rubbing wieners together. Ah, just kidding. I never did. Sorry, I had to grab something. Very important. See, I never did understand that. You know, God made ladies for me. If I was a woman, I would be the biggest lesbian in the world. Just saying. Men are ugly. We are ugly, hideous creatures. But anyway, hey, New York Yankees. Yeah, there you go. I got a lot of Yankee fans watching the show today, so I'm gonna give you some love. Yeah, all right. I ought to give the GFY to 2012 Boston Red Sox because they had a $191 million payroll and had the worst record since 1966. But I'm not going to do that because that's my team. Through thick and thin. Yeah, GFY. How about a GFY to the Boston Red Sox players that were complete and utter douchebags? There you go. All's fair in love and war. How about a shout out to my good friend Tim DeFelice? A great man indeed. And him and I play the song pop all the time. And he's from Oak Bluffs, Massachusetts, Martha's Vineyard Island. He's a Martha's Vineyard Regional High School class of 1992. Graduated with my brother. A great man indeed. We talk pretty much every day. Just an awesome, awesome young man. Squeeze me. I call him awesome because he's younger than me. Hey, I call him young man because, well, he's younger than me. If you're younger than me, then you're a young man or a young woman or a young it. Whatever it is. But anyway, Tim, random shout out to you, bro. Thank you for your support each and every day. And hope you enjoy the show. Have a wicked awesome day, man. And you're getting way too good at song pop, man. Love the challenge. Thank you. The lovely Krystal Lloyd Dolzani. She I'm giving you a shout out because one, you're a total freaking sweetheart. Two, you're one of my very good friends. Three, Age Ranger, jolly old England. Definitely a pleasure and honor working with you. You're one of the best Age Rangers I ever worked with. And four, congrats on that 600 like on the Krystal Addiction page. Five, thank you for the double, being the double unofficial sponsor today with your Krystal KJ Loyal Organo Gold Coffee. And then, of course, the Krystal Addiction page, which is taken off like wildfire. Fantastic photo session, by the way. Absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, she's stunningly gorgeous, yet she's a total sweetheart. And she was the very first female guest co-host ever on the show. Look up the April 18th and 19th editions of those. All right? From 2012. Krystal's from Wyoming, aspiring actress. She's a published poet, and she knows it twice. And definitely a huge modeling career. She is going to be a multi-millionaire. And she's the next Betty Page. You just watch. I'm telling you right now. Okay? But Krystal, give some love to your awesome half. He's not the better half, but he's a damn good half. Ruben Dolzani, give you some love, brother. Miss you big time, man. Another phenomenal Age Ranger from jolly old England. And he's living in Colorado. He's from Colorado. She's from Wyoming. Colorado, Wyoming, same freaking state anyway, right? You know, one's just a little bit more mountainous. That's all, little bit. But anyway, let's give one more final shout out, Krystal, Ruben. Awesome job with that photo submission. I love it. The Abbey Road photo, folks. Krystal and Ruben got a picture out there. I'm not trying to promote anything here. Seriously, I'm not. All right, but that picture's pretty freaking cool. They're crossing Abbey Road, just like the Beatles did back in the day with their Abbey Road album cover. It's pretty freaking awesome. But anyway, enough said. Let's give a shout out to my man, another comical nav wizard. Oh, you're a vile one, Carl Flint. You worthless freaking puke. Just kidding. Much love, brother. Dude, thanks for the shout out. Thanks for the support. And dude, always a pleasure chatting with you. A great man indeed. And want to give you a random shout out just because, you know what? You're worthy. You deserve it. Absolutely. So Carl, have a beer ski and enjoy the show. Have a wicked awesome day. Alright. Let's get to some quick birthday shout outs. On this day in 1951, Phil Collins was born. Oh, great singer indeed. Also born on this day in 1951, Charles Dutton. I remember him getting into the acting gig with a TV show called Rock. You know, heavier set black guy with the bald head. Yeah, Charles Dutton. That guy's badass. He's also 62 today. How about legendary badass actor Gene Hackman? Hard to believe, 83 years old. Still going strong. Popeye Doyle, French Connection, most famous role ever. A damn good actor indeed. Former Vice President Dick Cheney. He's 72 years old today. How about that? Awesome. On this day, 1922, sadly passed away in 2008, although he was 86 years old. Dick Martin of Rowan and Martin's Laughing, a very famous show in the late 60s. This guy celebrating a milestone birthday as well. 40 years old. Former Indiana Pacer, Jalen Rose. How about that? This lovely actress, Dorothy Malone, 88 years old today, still going strong. Outstanding. And then, celebrating a milestone 70th birthday, Davey Johnson, manager of the Washington Nationals, but he's been a manager forever. I remember him with the Mets, also a player with the Orioles. Guy's been around a while. Done a lot of managing. Pretty good manager, too. Took the Nationals to their first playoffs. So, pretty good gig. Well, since they were the Expos way back when. But anyway, not way back when. Jeez, I'm dating myself. Good Lord. Alright, I'm a little discombobulated because I'm wicked tired. Bear with me, folks. How about some random facts of the day? On this day in 1995, Kevin Eubanks became the band leader on The Tonight Show. I can't believe I just forgot a birthday. I just missed a birthday. Christian Bale. I didn't write it down. But I remember he's 44 years old today. Oh, no. 39. Jeez. I know what I did. And how could I forget this birthday? Franklin Delano Roosevelt, born on this day in 1882, passed away in 1945, April 12th, 1945, and 63 years old. Our only handicapped president, because he had polio, got stricken with polio in 1921, survived 24 years with it. Only president to serve more than 2 terms. He got reelected for a 3rd and a 4th term. Awesome. Phenomenal president. Got us out of the Depression. You know, that represents what Democratic presidents are all about right there. I don't try to vote party. I lean to the conservative side, but there's some damn good Democrats out there too. JFK, and absolutely Harry S. Truman, and of course Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Franklin Delano Roosevelt, one of the greatest presidents in history, no question about it. All right, so anyway, I mentioned Kevin Eubanks. How about this one? On this day in 2007, Microsoft released Windows Vista. In my opinion, probably the worst Windows program that came out since before during the DOS days. Yeah, Windows Vista was never really a good one. On this day in 1847, Yerba Buena officially was renamed San Francisco. That's right. On this day in 1977, the 8th and final part of Roots, the most successful miniseries ever, I do believe. It was part 8, the final part, was the most watched entertainment episode of a show ever. Nielsen rating was like over 50%. It was insane. All right. On this day in 1973, the very first Kiss concert. 40 years ago today, Kiss. Slightly overrated band in my opinion. Damn good band, don't get me wrong. And the face paint is what made them famous. I remember when they made that comeback without the face paint, everybody was like, bullshit, this sucks. Well, guess what? They brought the face paint back, and they were cool again. And Gene Simmons with that porn tongue that he has. Women just dig that. Whatever. So yeah, they had their first concert ever. Queens, New York. On this day in 1966, Mississippi and Alabama both set state records for the lowest temperature ever. It was 19 degrees below zero in Corinth, Mississippi, and 27 degrees below zero in New Market, Alabama. Wow. To get that cold in the deep south, that's freaking insane in the membrane. On this day in 1946, ironically, right after he died, Franklin Delano Roosevelt dime was first issued on his birthday in 1946. And the Roosevelt dime is still going strong today, over 66 years later. Wow. On this day in 1933, the Lone Ranger began its 21-year run on ABC Radio. Wow. On this day in 1862, huge milestone here, the Navy launched the very first ironclad ship ever, the Monitor. That's right, just in time for the Civil War. On this day in 1917, they say the first jazz record was recorded. January 30th, 1917, Darktown Strutter's Ball. That's a classic jazz tune, no question. And finally on this day in 1894, the pneumatic hammer was patented by Charles King in Detroit, Michigan. All right, let's get to the hunk of the day, and it's going to be one Christian Bale. And I honestly cannot remember who it was that requested Christian Bale. I think it was my good friend Sarah Milligan that requested Christian Bale. I don't remember for certain, but somebody was requesting him, and I apologize for not remembering who. I have to look through all the notes over the past few days on the old Facebook. Christian Bale, birthday boy. So why not have him as the hunk of the day for today, huh? 39 years old. Looks a hell of a lot better than I do. Although I would hope my wife would disagree. I would hope. Digging the shirt though. That's a pretty kick-ass shirt. That's a Dr. B style shirt right there, folks. Yeah. Super stud? Hey, I cater to the viewers. I'm not into dudes, but I will represent the dudes my lovely ladies out there. And those guys as well that like the dudes. Hey, there you go. I'm all about equality, folks. Who am I to judge anyway? Judge not, lest ye be judged yourself. And there's, what the hell, there's your quote of the day. Judge not, lest ye be judged yourself. I don't know where in the Bible that verse is from. So, if somebody wants to look up in the Bible right now, the Reverend's getting a little biblical here. Reverend Dr. B is getting a little biblical. You find the verse in the Bible that says, judge not, lest ye be judged yourself. And post the chapter and verse from the Bible of where that saying is from. And I will give you a very special shout out on tomorrow's episode. Okay? That, my friends, is a promise. Alright, enough for Christian Bale? Sure. Yep. One more for good measure? Maybe? You prefer him hairy or not? I personally don't care. I don't prefer him anyway, so there. Alright. Looks like the show's going over 30 minutes. We're at 26. Today's joke of the day. Justin, I'll use yours tomorrow, okay? But this one I already had written down and I can't get rid of it. The joke of the day for today is simple. Two blondes lock their keys in the car. One of them tries to break into the car while the other one watches. Finally, the first blonde says, "Damn, I can't get into the car." The other one says, "Well, keep trying." No kidding. Well, that's what they're doing. Alright? And then she's like, "Keep trying. It looks like it's going to rain and the top is down." If you don't get that, facepalm yourself right now. If you don't get the punchline, just faceplant yourself. Facepalm, faceplant, whatever you want to do. Because you're probably stuck on stupid. And you need to get it unstuck fast. Alright. Now, how about the dumbass of the day? Now, I wasn't able to pull up the story on this one, unfortunately. I was having computer issues. But this one blew my mind. The headline was just like, WTF, mate. Well, this one's good. Apparently, there's a woman out there that attempted to kill her husband. Well, a lot of women do that. But this lady, she attempted to kill her husband by putting poison in her vagina. You have got to be an absolute dumbass to do something that stupid. Holy smokerooskies, that is just plain stupid. That woman, she done. Gone F herself. That's right. She did that. Alright, so we named the quote of the day. We've got it all done. How about the TV episode of the day from Dragnet? Yeah. With Jack Webb as Sergeant Joe Friday, an absolute badass. This episode is the big producer from August 24th, 1954. And basically, it's an episode that probably wouldn't exist nowadays. Not so big. But basically, in this episode, what ends up happening, there's somebody is distributing pornographic material in schools. Alright, maybe that would be a problem. It's kind of bad. They end up tracing it down to a former silent film producer. Yep, dude's just trying to make a little bit of extra money by soliciting smut. But to kids and having them sell it. But anyway, the episode's featured noted for two very famous future actors. Well, and future actor, future actress. You've got Martin Milner, who went on to a Jack Webb series, ironically, as Officer Ken Malloy in that famous TV show from 1968 to 74, Adam 12. Remember that show? That's right. And Martin Milner is still with us today, 81 years old, still going strong. And then the other one is the late, great Carolyn Jones. Sadly, she passed away at the age of 53 in 1983 from colon cancer. But we remember her most from 1964 to 66 I believe it was 64. Maybe it's 63. I think it's 64 to 66. The Munsters. Morticia Addams. I'm sorry, not the Munsters. The Addams family. Morticia Addams. I always get those two confused. Addams family and Munsters. Those two. That was like competition right there, you know. But anyway, so Carolyn Jones was in the episode as well. So two very famous future actresses. Alright. We need to get to the babe of the day. And the song of the day, a one-hit wonder indeed. And this one-hit wonder is from Jamaica Man and Woman and It's. And it's an absolute classic. Although, you probably remember the version by the Paragons a little bit later. Or maybe you remember that very famous version by Blondie. An absolutely phenomenal song. Blondie did a great remake of this song. I gotta admit that. They really did. But this one's the original version from Jamaica. Ska reggae right here. 1965. Actually, more of a rocksteady. See, ska was pretty much 62 to 66. Rocksteady was taken over about 65 and went on through to about 68, 69 when you moved into reggae around 1969-70. Bob Marley. Although Bob Marley did ska, rocksteady, and reggae, as did Toots and the Maytals. But this one is The Tide is High by John Holt from 1965. You probably never heard of John Holt. Well, now you have. John Holt, The Tide is High, the original version. And this song is awesome. You may be familiar with it. Odds are you'll be familiar with the song. You may not be familiar with this original version. And how about a hot original, Babe of the Day? Yeah, Denise Richards. Well, who's that, Reverend Dr. B? Hey, anybody ever seen the movie Wild Things? Yeah. Denise Richards and Nev Campbell had one of the greatest lesbian scenes ever. It is absolutely epic. And Denise Richards is like 40 years old now, and she is still stunningly gorgeous. So here you go. The Tide is High. Backed with an absolute goddess of a woman. Actress Denise Richards. Who took forever for her to get naked in the movie, but she finally did. This is hot stuff right here. Just making sure there's no nipple visible. Hey, look what washed up on the beach, eh? Yeah, man! The hot, sexy, gorgeous Denise Richards. That's how I remember her most. Hot stuff, folks. Hot stuff. Wicked hot. Steaming hot. Oh, that's her almost nowadays. She is rocking. Wow. Truly amazing. I don't know, anytime you add water to a lady, they always look better. It's kind of cool. My love goddess is #1. How ironic, the tide is high because... Here, you know why the tide is high? Because she's there. Yeah. Denise Richards, absolutely badass. A better picture of that one? Oh no, Justin Dimmitt might want that picture as the Babe of the Day photo. But that's up to you, Justin. You have yet to disappoint me. You've never done that. You always have great... Ooh, can't show that one. It's got nerve. What a lovely smile. Yeah, she has shown her boobies. Oh, that maroon bikini, eh? Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Ooh, maroon, my favorite color. Wow. Older and bolder. Doesn't she just look like she wants to do something? I love that picture. That's the type of photo I love right there. You know, that cute, innocent look. Very beautiful. Empty as the brain cells of an average Yankee fan. Well, I want to find one more good one to call it a day. Yeah, that's pretty nice too. Oh, there you go. That's a great way to end the show right there, huh? Digging it, tie-dye. You know it. Love it. Absolutely love it. Folks, you know what time it is, right? Damn right, Reverend Dr. B. Folks, it's time to make like a fetus and head out, so everybody take care. Have a wicked awesome night and day. Peace be the journeyman. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't do drive. You might spill your drink, or might kill yourself or somebody else. And drinking and driving is dumber than being a Yankees fan. And what's dumber than that is rooting for douchebag cocksuckers like Eli. Oh, I'm as good as Tom Brady. Manning, or men slapping women, or racism, or animal abuse. Things like that are just plain stupid and definitely deserve a big fat GFY man. Yeah. Alright, folks, I'm out of here. See y'all tomorrow. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. Yeah. Squeeze me.